life of people not only in Niger State but also.
Still a chance for Ian Robin. It's
let him shoot. No problem.
Nigeria about to exit second wave of COVID-19. Still on the headline
of nursing and midwifery to Edo State College Nursing Sciences as part with the Good morning, thanks for joining us. This is the Gallery TV newspaper headline review today, 27th of April 2022. I'm Elijah Chidima. This morning we'll start with the Punch newspaper with a major headline that says Obi's camp protest as PDP dumps zoning, screening begins Friday. Obi's camp protest as PDP dumps zoning, screening begins Friday. It will be injustice if the Southeast is denied PDP ticket. That's coming from Obi's spokesman. Nigeria needs a nationalist, not a regional leader. That's coming from Article 8. We can't stop any presidential aspirant. It's unconstitutional, says PDP. That's the major headline on the Punch newspaper this morning, and you can get the full story of that on page 2. Above the major headline, we have a story that says a rep summon Adebayo over MTN alleged 2.6 trillion naira evasion. Economic crisis worsen as for forex inflow fall by 9.58 billion US dollar. That's on page 19 and 18 on the Punch newspaper. Still above the major headline, we have a story there that says clearing agents kick as customary introduce evaluation next week. 10 bank raked in 1.57 trillion naira interest income in 2021. That's coming from reports. Zenith Bank clinches Global Finance Best Bank Award. That's on still on page 19 on the Punch newspaper. Below we have another major headline and a front page picture of Yemi Osibanjo. Ogun State Governor Abiodun declares support for Osibanjo presidential bid. We have another story below that said Lagos businessman battle Ocean Prince wife over 6 million diesel deal. Imo explosion, relatives absent as victim get mass burial. You can get the full story of that on the Punch on page 4, 5, and 9. We have another story 9.
It is here again. Are you an artist looking for a place to produce and promote your musical videos?
Or a content creator in need of a platform to air your program?
The Gallery TV got you covered.
At the Gallery, we provide world-class production services
such as
event coverage,
promotion and production of musical videos,
studio rental,
live streaming of events.
We also provide airtime for your program on all our platforms.
These and lots of other interesting packages, all at an affordable price with a 10% discount.
For more details, you can visit us on our website at www.thegallerytv or on our social media platforms at The Gallery TV on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
The Gallery TV, we set the pace. It is here again. Are you an artist looking for a place to produce and promote your musical videos?
Or a content creator in need of a platform to air your program?
The Gallery TV got you covered.
At the Gallery, we provide world-class production services
such as
event coverage,
promotion and production of musical videos,
studio rental,
live streaming of events.
We also provide airtime for your program on all our platforms.
These and lots of other interesting packages, all at an affordable price with a 10% discount.
For more details, you can visit us on our website at www.thegallerytv or on our social media platforms at The Gallery TV on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
The Gallery TV, we set the pace.
On the Punch newspaper, we have Ogun Governor Abiodun declares support for Osibanjo presidential bid. That's on page 7 on the Punch newspaper. Lagos businessman battles Ocean Prince wife over 6 million diesel bill. That's on page 4. Immune explosion, relatives absent as victim get mass burial. That's on page 9 on the Punch. On page 19, we have a story that says Nigeria leads first quarter oil production shortfall. World Bank side sabotage. That's all we can take from the Punch newspaper this morning. Punch newspaper this morning. That will take us to the next one here with me, the Daily Sun newspaper. The Daily Sun newspaper has a major headline that says DSS alleges plan to bomb worship centers, public places. DSS alleges plan to bomb worship centers, public places, says criminal gangs forging alliance on terror attack. That's the major headline on the Daily Sun. The story is on page 4. Both the major headline 2023 gives Southeast presidential tickets. Carlo tells APC PDP. Says he's shocking Southwest, South aspirants in race against Southeast. The Sun Award will. Okay, that's all above. We have a side story that says Anglican Church to federal government step up efforts in tackling insecurity, economic challenges. We have another major headline on Daily Sun. Federal government stops striking varsity workers' salary. Labour strike fire vows to resist stoppage. INEC renews call for establishment of Electoral Offence Commission. That's on page 27 and 6 on the Daily Sun. The next paper with me this morning, I will take us to the next paper, the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, with a major headline that says DSS alleges plan to bomb worship relaxation centers. DSS alleges plans to bomb worship relaxation centers. That's on page 26 on the Nigerian Tribune newspaper this morning. Jonathan's posters with APC logo adorn northern cities. That's on page 3. My alliance is to the oath I took, not to anyone. That's coming from Osibanjo. Both we still have a story. Terrorists release fresh picture of abducted train passengers. If AFDB support will help Nigeria to produce 9.5 million tons of food. Adesina, that's coming from Adesina. Kano, Ogun, Oyo, for others to benefit. We have a side story on the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. 5 cops given mass burial after Imo illegal refinery explosion. Two feared killed at inauguration of 2 bus terminal in Ibadan. Obaseki comments Makinde says governance should be to empower masses. At inauguration of 2 buses terminal in Ibadan, Obaseki commands Makinde says governance should be to empower masses while we build bus terminal. That's coming from Makinde. That's all we can take from the Nigerian Tribune newspaper this morning. The Nation newspaper has a major headline that says terrorists release photo of 62 train attack for stage. Terrorists release photos of 62 train attack for stage. Family members demand action from NSA. Identify abducted relatives. Above the major headline of the Nation, we have Zenith wins Nigerian Best Bank Award. Atiku Wike Saraki 14 others face PDP panel on Friday. Nigerian shown 30 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines. Below the main story, the major headline on that, we have DSS warns of attack on the worship centers, realization joint infrastructures. I think that's all we can take from the Nation newspaper this morning. That will take us to the Daily Independent newspaper with a major headline that says criminal gangs planning to bomb worship centers. That's coming from the DSS. Terrorists release new photos of abducted train passengers. That's the major headline on the Daily Independent newspaper today. Governors ask court to stop $418 million Paris Club debt reduction. London Century election, Abiodun abandons Tinubu, throws weight behind Osibanjo. We have a side story on the Daily Independent. Alleged assault, you must appear before Senate court order CCT chairman.